Namaste and welcome to Ebby&Flow. Super excited to be doing my first ever recipe video on YouTube. One of hopefully many more to come, so thank you for being here for the first one. Quick disclaimer for all my cooking and recipe videos. I am extremely lazy when it comes to cooking. I want to be in and out and as efficient as possible. So you're not going to see any elaborate recipes from me with a lot of different ingredients. Just some ideas of things I've been eating over the last 9 years being vegan. Hopefully you enjoy. Today's recipe is going to be a burrito bowl, similar to what you'd find at Chipotle, a veggie burrito bowl. So let's get started with what you'll need. Okay, so here's what we'll need. Super customizable, so add or remove as you please. Main ingredient we'll need is rice and black beans, or your choice of beans. I use some tomatoes, some salsa, some guacamole, avocado, which is optional, some type of mixed veggies, and some lettuce. All right. Let's get started with the rice. I'm going to measure out some rice here and wash it. I like to bulk cook things like rice or any of my grains so that I could have it for the rest of the week. So I'll probably do 2 cups here. All right, there you go, 2 cups. Time to wash the rice. Do not forget to do this. Usually about 30 seconds to a minute should be enough to get the rice clear. All right, I'm going to be using an Instapot, which has the rice cooking setting. If you'd like to know measurements, I usually do for 2 cups of rice, I do 3 cups of water. And I always like to spray the inside with a little bit of avocado oil just to avoid sticking. Then you could add the rice. And then the water. Gotta get 1 more cup. That should do it. All right. All right, got it locked and loaded. I like to do the rice feature here and then remove the keep warm just so that it doesn't stick afterwards. All right, now that the rice is cooking, we got plenty of time to take care of the other things. Starting with black beans, I like to wash them off. You don't have to. And I'm not going to probably use the whole thing for this meal, but like all I'm doing with the rice, save it for later to make a quick, easy meal in the future. And I'm just going to set these aside for now until I'm ready to heat them up on a pan. Forgot to include this earlier, but I'm also going to be doing some corn. All right, let's get to chopping some of the veggies and tomatoes. It's probably the last part that requires some effort, because after that, everything's just putting everything together. Set these aside for now. All right. Next, we have the superfood avocado. I like to cut it into half. Bang. Bang, bang. Don't want to let any go to waste. All right, what did I say about being lazy? I got frozen veggies ready to go. I'm not doing all that chopping on my own. You might want to try to time this to keep everything warm. I just have it ready and set aside, and then if I need to, I reheat it. I'm just gonna put a tiny bit of avocado oil. Doesn't need much since it has a lot of water. I'm just gonna do the whole pack and save some for another day. So yeah, you just want to cook this down. Shouldn't take too long, but till the veggies are somewhat translucent. And just set it aside and cover once they're ready to go. Feel free to season it if you'd like. And now for the final thing we need to heat up is the beans. So some more avocado oil. Let's get those black beans. So canned black beans are already cooked. You just really need to reheat them up. As convenient as can be. I like to add some spices. These are some of my main go-tos, but cayenne pepper, onion powder, oregano, basil, and Himalayan pink salt. And this is pretty much it. Now I just got to wait for the rice to be done. And the fun part, putting it all together and enjoying. All right, let's see how this rice turned out. Perfect. You could add some vegan butter in here if you'd like. I'm going to not this time, but I've done it in the past. If you really want to make it look like Chipotle, add some cilantro. All right, here we have it. All the ingredients together. Now it's just a matter of putting it all together. Very inexpensive. I'm sure this whole meal cost me somewhere in the $5 range. So even with inflation, low cost option, fully plant-based, fully vegan. Let's put it together. Let's fucking go. Talk about a Chipotle veggie bowl. Healthy, colorful, no harm to the animals. Most important. Hope you enjoy this first ever vegan recipe. Burrito bowl, Chipotle inspired, with my own little twist on it. Many more to come. Bon appetit. Hope you enjoy. Namaste. Take care.